in our previous session we have learned about number system, that we have two kinds of number system, that is Hindu-Arabian system or Indian system, and the second one is international system. And we have learned the differences between both these systems, that how to place the commas in between the numbers, right? Now in today's session we are going to learn the rounding of numbers. Why it is important to round off the numbers? It is important because whenever you are seeing approximate figure of the numbers, like this is 243, 222, so we don't know the round, we don't know the exact figure. So for knowing the exact figure and to make the calculation easy, we are rounding off the numbers, right? Now first of all we will start with rounding off numbers to the nearest 10. We are going to round off the numbers to the nearest 10. How we are going to do that? See, first of all, I am making a number line over here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, right? So now what you have to see, that whenever this part 4 or less than 4, this is known as rounding down. We are going downwards, and from here this is known as rounding up. Means you have to see the ones place, right? You have to see the ones place, that whether the digit is 4 or less than 4, then you have to go downwards and you have to make the last digit 0. Ones place you have to add 0. If the digit is at the ones place, if the digit is 4 or less than 4, then we will go downwards, right? As I said, that rounding down. But at the ones place, the digit is 5 or more than 5, then we are going to upwards direction. We are going up. That is, we will move to the nearest next number, right? So you have to keep that in mind, that first of all you have to see whether the digit is 4 or less than 4 at the ones place. તમારે એ જોવાનું છે કે ones place ની digit જ પહેલા ચેક કરવાની છે, બીજી એક પણ digit જોવાની નથી. So ones place ની digit જો 4 का 4 થી ઓછી હોય છે, less than હોય છે, તો તમે nearest 0 પાસે જાઓ છો. For example, if I am writing 22, right? So અહીંયા ones place ઉપર કયો નંબર છે? It is 2, right? So 2 is less than 4, right? So what we will do, we will add, I say કે ones ની place ઉપર આપણે અહીંયા 0 add કરી દઈશું. So 22 નું round off શું થઈ જાય? 2 તો as it is રહેશે tens place નો, and then we will add 0. So this is the nearest number, right? 20. Now if the number is 26, then what we are going to do over here? At ones place the digit is 6. So it is more than 5, so we will go upward, right? So now the next nearest 0 will come. So for that there is one rule, that what you have to do, you have to add 1 at the tens place. Tens place છે ત્યાં તમારે +1 કરવાનું છે, એટલે 2 + 1 કેટલા થાય? 3 આપણે, right? And then you have to add 0 at the ones place. So this is the nearest number. So in this way you have to round off the numbers. Now let's see more examples with the help of 3-digit number. For example, if I am writing over here 683, 675, 774. These 3 digits we have written. Now we have to round off the numbers. So nearest 10. Nearest 10 is there, so we have to see this. We have because here it is 10. If there is 100, then there are some other rules to see. But first we will understand this. Now see, here at the ones place, the digit is 3. So it is less than 4, right? When the digit is less than 4, we are just putting 0 at the ones place. We are not adding or doing anything in the number which is located at the tens place. Tens place ઉપર જે નંબર છે એમાં આપણે કોઈ બી ચેન્જ કરતા નથી. when we are going downwards, જ્યારે આપણે downwards જાય છે, નીચે જાય છે નંબરમાં, ત્યારે આપણે tens place ના ડિજિટના નંબરમાં કોઈ બી ચેન્જીસ કરતા નથી. so here the nearest number is 680 because 3 is less than 4. now over here 675. so 5, as I said that if the number is 5 or greater than 5, का 5 હોવો જોઈએ का 5 થી મોટો ડિજિટ હોય, તો આપણે upward direction માં જશે. so whenever we are going in upward direction, then tens ની place પર જે ડિજિટ હોય છે એમાં આપણે +1 કરીએ છીએ. so 7 + 1 that is 8. 6 8 and ones ની place પર તો મેં as કીધું જ છે કે આપણે લોકોએ 0 પુટ અપ કરવાનો. so 680, right? so this is 680 nearest number. now 774. as I said that whenever there is the number 4 or less than 4, 4 का 4 થી less than હોય છે number, then we are going in downward direction. so downward direction માં જ્યારે આપણે કરી છે ત્યારે tens ની place પર આપણે કોઈ changes કરતા નથી. we are not going to do any kind of changes at the value of tens place. so we will directly write 0 at the ones place. so this is, you have to round off the numbers in this way. this is the method to round off to the nearest 10. now we are going to learn the rounding of numbers to the nearest 100. nearest 100, right? okay students, so now we are going to start with rounding of numbers to the nearest 100. now first we have done rounding of numbers to the nearest 10, and now we are going to start with nearest 100. in nearest 10 we were watching the value at the ones place. આપણે ones place ની value consider કરતા હતા, but over here now in hundreds we are going to see the value at the tens place. for example, here the value is 684. so આપણે હવે અહીંયા ones place ની value નથી જોવાની. we are going to see the value at the tens place. so here the digit is 8. so 8 is greater than 5, right? so we will go in the upward direction. so whenever we are going upward, you know the rule that we have to add 1 and then we have to add zeros, right? so in the nearest 10 we were adding the digit at the tens place. tens place ની place પર આપણે અહીંયા 1 add કરતા હતા, but in the 100 we are going to add 1 at the place of hundreds. 100 ની place પર આપણે +1 આપશે, that is 6 + 1 7 and 8 અને 4 tens and ones ની place પર આપણે 0 put up કરવાના છે. so this is the way you have to do. now let's see another example. 644. here the digit is 644. so 4 is less than, right? 4, if I say that whether the digit is 4 or less than 4, then we will go downwards. so here the digit is 4. so whenever we are going downwards, we are not adding anything, we are simply putting zeros, right? so over here we will put 0 at the tens and ones place. students, whenever we are rounding off, જ્યારે nearest 10 ને round off કરીએ છીએ ત્યારે આપણે ones ની place પર જ 0 put up કરવાનો રહેશે. એ downwards હોય કે upwards, ones ની place પર 0 જ આવશે. and if it is downward, તો કઈ changes add કરવાનો tens ની place માં નહીં આવે. but if we are going upward, then tens ની place પર we are adding 1 and putting 0 at the ones place. but hundreds માં આપણે tens અને ones બંનેની place પર 0 put up કરશે. and કરી દઈશું. We will add 1 and then we will put 0 at the tens and ones place. But if we are going downwards, then we are not adding anything. We will simply write the number as it is at the hundreds place and then we will put 0 at the tens and ones place. Now let's see the example of 4-digit number and we will round off it to the nearest 100. So if I am writing 6834, 7834, 6152, 4330. Right? You can see I have written 3 digits and now we have to round off to the nearest 100. So first of all, in the nearest 100 we have to see the value at the tens place. So over here it is 3. So 3 is less than 4. So whenever it is less than, we are going downwards, right? So we are going downwards. So over here at the hundreds place we will not add anything and we will simply write the number as it is. And then we will put 0 at the tens and ones place. So 7800 is our round off number. Now next is 6152. So at the tens place the digit is 5. So 5 or greater than 5, then we will go in upward direction. So whenever we are going in upward direction, we are adding the number at the place of 100. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. 6 we will write as it is. Then 1 plus 1, 2. And at the tens and ones place we will put 0. So this is the round off to the number, right? 6152. Now let's see 4330. Now tens place we have 3. So 3 is less than 4. So we will go downwards. So whenever we are going downwards, you know the rule that we are not going to change the number at the hundreds place. So 4, 3, tens place 0 and at the ones place also 0. So 4300. Right? So I hope students that you have understood the rounding of numbers to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100. Now based on this, you have to solve the worksheet which is given to you in your homework. But let me explain you which are the questions and how you have to solve the questions in your worksheet. Your question number 1 is complete the grid with the numbers. You have to complete the grid with the missing numbers, right? That is really very easy for you. Now question 2, that is complete the table. You will be given a table in that 3 columns will be their number, nearest 10 and nearest 100. Now in this number place you will be given different numbers and you have to round off the numbers that to the nearest 10 also and 100 also. So how we are going to do that? First of all, we will round off the number to the nearest 10. 371, right? So when we are rounding off to the nearest 10, we have to see the value at the ones place. 10 જ્યારે round off થાય છે ત્યારે આપણે ones place પરની value જોવાની છે. So here it is 1. So it is less than 4. So we are going downwards. So whenever we are going downwards, we are just putting 0 at the ones place. So 370. Now we have to round off this 371 number to the nearest 100. So now for 100, we have to see the number at the tens place. આપણે tens ની place પર કયો નંબર છે એ જોવાનું છે. Here it is 7. So 7 is greater than or less than? Yes, 7 is greater than 5. So whenever we are going upwards, we have to add the number at the hundreds place. So 3 plus 1, 4 and then we will put 0 at the tens and ones place. So here the value is 400. Now number 2, 6936. We have to round off this number to the than 5. So at the tens place we will add 1. But before that we will write 6 and 9 as it is, and then 3 plus 1, 4. And then at the ones place we will put 0. 6, 9, 4, 0. Now we have to round off this number to the nearest 100. So for 100 we have to see the value at the tens place. Right? So at the tens place the value is 3. So where 3 is less than 4. Right? So now it is less than 4, so we are not going to change anything and we will directly put 0 at the tens and ones place. 6, 9, 0, 0. So students, you have to solve this exercise question number 2 in this way. Okay, so now question number 3 is observe the given part of the numbers line and answer the questions. You have to observe this part and 3 questions will be given. The first one is you have to fill in the missing numbers. Means you have to fill the missing numbers over here. After that, the second question is you have to circle the numbers that are rounded off to the nearest 470. So here you can see that 470, this is the upward part, right? This part is upward and this part is downward part. So whenever we are going upward means the value will be 5 or greater than 5. So you have to circle that digits only, which is 5 or greater than 5. And the third question is you have to put the cross to the nearest 460. Right? So over here you have to cross the numbers whenever you are going in the downward direction. So these are the 3 questions that you have to solve. I hope students that you have understood the concept of rounding off numbers to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy.